Hello, welcome back to another vlog. Today is March 15th at, what time is it? I know I'm hella late. 7:26. We're on our way to the melting pot. I'm gonna see Sole perform ry'abayenga, I think for the first time live, like in its entirety, and I'm so excited. My brother is the one who's taking the pictures and he's telling me it hasn't started yet, so at least that puts my mind at ease. But you know, we gotta go. You know, we keep his bet on the ears. You feel me? You feel me?
Thank you guys for coming. Welcome to ijoro ry'abayenga. I can call it that. You know, longing for all the times, finding comfort in those times. And you know, along the way, as we move through this thing called life, you lose people, you meet people through faith, in the desperate desire to communicate or send a message to. We're going to transition into another part. I take a little break, and we'll be back. We're still going. Turacyari kumwe. Mandosi gisiga gikuye inyama ku masazi gisanga abasaza ku mazi batazi kizazira hasi mushabara hasi magambo zinazi konga mu mazi nashoze imari gitanga guhangira ho mu gikari gitanga nashaka umusambi wo kwandika inota n'umuye mu kinyamutazi. I remember when I created Butu, I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I have a witness here called Reddy. Shout out to Reddy. Because it was just me and him. There he is. I was like, uh-oh, what is this? Karamu yahanze amagambo gikunda tuzamura nota kuzonga abantu.
Manuri yambabura.
But was realizing that it is up to me to carry myself, to find the light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel was not going to find me. I had to wake up, day in, day out. Ubuzima bw'isi bw'abura n'agatsindwa bayigari babyutsa durabu magari babyutsa bamatana bishaka barasaba gutaha ndabisaba ko basabe kuko badasonza sigaye ikibatunga.
I have to say this, thank you guys so much. Let me tell you something, if you have an artist that you love outside of myself, please go and support them. Go to the shows when they say they have a show. Azambira niba naraje ko. Azandika karirimbo nawe waraje.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 19th, and I am taking off my braids today. It's time. It's time. I was really trying to see if they could last like another week or something, but look at this struggle. Look at this. Like it's hanging on by a thread. It's time. It's the morning, so I'm gonna get ahead while I still can on, you know, getting rid of this, and then I'll see if I can pass by the salon to wash my hair the same day today, because I have stuff to do tomorrow, but today I don't. So I'm gonna just stay home, undo this. If I have time, I'll work out and catch up on Severance. And then if I have more time, I'll work on other things professionally so I can get ahead for other days where I need all this free time. So yeah, that's me. But what's been going on since I think last time I spoke to y'all was Sima's show, which was amazing. I think I mentioned me having this like, yeah, that's not the scissors for this. I have other scissors that I'm gonna use. Hold on. Found them. It's my sewing scissors, but they double as braid cutting scissors sometimes. Anyway, I think last vlog I was talking about like this big move that I'm considering. Basically what's happening is I had two very distinct, very different job opportunities. One that was like bam, 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 you know, stressful, but like a lot of opportunities to like network with people, and it was just like on the higher, on the more like action, and in terms of work. But it's like, you know, that one had like job security, possibility of like staying there for such a long time that I don't really have to worry about like finding a job and stuff. But the thing is like, one, like I've figured out that I work best when there's a clear ending to whatever I'm doing, whether it's the job or like a project specifically. When it's not like in perpetuity working on this one thing. No, it's like, all right, there's this project, this is the start, this is the end, this is the goal, let's make it happen, you know? So I was like, it's not for me. And there was a lot of pros, honestly, but there was like some cons that were cons for me specifically. Like it could be the perfect job for someone else. And there was another job, complete other end of the spectrum, where it was just like more chill, calm flow, but like removed from like everything that I know. Like it wasn't gonna be in Kigali, and it would just be like, that's what the job would feel like. And it had a clear beginning and clear end, but there was also like a lot of uncertainty around it as well. So I was like just struggling to pick between both, and I ended up like declining the more action-oriented one, and you know, sent it over to a friend. So I hope he gets it, because I think he'd be really good at it. I mean, saying no to it, it was like, am I tripping? I literally like sat down and I was like, I'm probably tripping, like, you know, from the outside looking in, this is a perfect job, but I just knew it wasn't for me. So had to trust my gut on that, and it wasn't easy. It was not easy, but a lot of people that I talked to were like, you know, you did the right thing, you followed your intuition, and more things will come. And that's very reassuring. And on top of like my friends saying that, my mom said it too. Now the other job, it's like on hold, like it's there, it's there, but the start date has been postponed. So right now I'm just you know, doing my little things on the side, and that's it. Anyway, let me get to this unbraiding. Braiding this took, I think, 10 hours. It was longer though. I cut it short. I always like, if my braids are super long, I always cut them in a bob like a week before I fully unbraid them, just to give it like a different fresh look. But yeah, it took 10 hours because it's a lot, you know, and it was long. So the fact that I already cut them halfway, hopefully that takes away half of the time. We'll see how much time unbraiding takes. It is currently 11:30. Let's see. It is March 20th and we're still not done. Oh my god. But we're gonna finish today. We're gonna finish today. It's just this left. Finally done. I look crazy because number one, I haven't showered because I was doing this. Number two, my skin is number three, I don't know, I feel deja obviously because of all this, but I'm done. Now let's focus on food. I'm gonna make a salad and prep my nighttime tea. I'm gonna make it a herbal tea. Yeah, just because it's that season, you know. And actually I was supposed to then work out and then start editing stuff, but I'm gonna have to edit once I come back home because what did I want to say? My friend, his stage name is Ngaara. He's just an artist, like all around. Everything he does is art. I feel like he paints. Most people know his songs and stuff, but he is multidisciplinary. Like, you don't understand. What the hell is this? Anyway, he just actually created a card game. Crazy, right? He had invited me, I feel like 2 days ago, to go to like the first session of like people playing it together and stuff. But I couldn't because it was my mom's birthday. But he just told me today it's happening as well. So I'm gonna have to go and support him. First of all, this is probably because of my period. Secondly, I still look so damn tired, but do you see it, guys? Anyway, this is so, ugh, I hate it. Anyway, going now. My dates. Is it my hair looks crazy? He told me it looks fine, but he's supposed to say that as my friend. How are you?
I'm good.
Say what's up to the vlog. Where's the light?
So
This is good. You always do that. Does that mean something? What does it mean?
I mean, that's a salutation
Okay.
from me to you.
Oh, thank you.
So
Here's the tea.
welcome the creatives Kwanda Season 3 exhibition.
Okay.
Jaguhera right here
At the beginning.
at the beginning.
Let's do it.
This artist, Bamita Abdul Ishim, also known as Rue, is a fashion designer and
Okay.
also a creative and an
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
Alrighty.
So where his collection, cyangwa se research was more based kuri fusion yakarere na biye into clothing because he grew up exposed to such things as a kid.
Yeah.
Chinamwitaka karere biye, and he wanted to fuse that mu myambaro ye, also tracing back to the inspirations zimwinspira to fashion-wise. Harimo
Yeah.
Pierre Cardin. And you could see the similarities in like shapes into their clothing.
Yeah.
Like
you know, it's one of my favorite shapes.
spirals. Why?
It's literally because it symbolizes continuity.
Oh, I see.
You know?
I see.
It's literally on my socials, next to my name on all my socials. Literally. You see it here?
Oh yeah.
I have it on TikTok as well.
I see.
Everywhere.
Continuity.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, through all these different inspirations, yagerageje kubifusing into making a prototype is directing his future collection to come.
Okay.
So you're getting a mood board here from different inspirations with the shapes of the gender, which has different shapes.
Yeah.
And then na we exposes akarere na biye the spirals, blah.
Yeah.
And how he tried to make a collection out of it through these different examples, prototype,
This is
which
very
is going
cool.
to develop for his upcoming collection. I personally fuck with it. I personally fuck with this installation.
Yeah.
You know, this hoodie, the short karere, mirror, itaka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
to me
very
it's dope.
cool.
To me
It
it's really
is.
dope.
And the surrounding plants.
For sure.
Yeah.
And also tracing back to like his research, because like I was there. I was like, it's really dope to see how it got to turn into this, not know what it's gonna be like as a finished product. So
Yeah.
it's really dope.
Nice. Love it.
Now,
There's a lot of soil.
Of stuff. There's a lot of soil for sure. This is part of Moses' current exhibition.
Yeah.
Turo. This is like, I don't know, let me not try to speak for the man. But what I love is how he played with soil to make color. Because these are not the natural color these fabrics have. But we'll go.
Really?
It's natural dye. This is literally
Stop.
I swear, you could get closer. Impressive.
Ooh, even that one.
Yeah. My genius. He had this, I think he developed these clothes from his recent collection in Mangwa and then updated it into a whole new other.
Yeah, because I see the similarities. I don't know if it's like because it's him again who made it or if it was intentional, you know?
It has to be intentional because, but for me, it's really cool to see the process of it. Because I'm shocked. Like, oh, nice colors, the brown, the what. But like if you go deeper, you're like, oh, this is actually soil.
Does it translate on camera? This is crazy. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, see, that's really cool. That's really dope.
Wow. And genre, if you wash it,
it doesn't come off because you need to sit the man down and actually have him.
I do.
Know, because I think he'd have like bigger picture. The technique and
I would love to hear all about that because wow.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I fuck with the vest. I think it's a really dope vest.
I feel like you in a music video with that would eat.
You know what I'm saying? I'd pull up in this to a wedding.
Yeah.
It's a cool ass suit.
Yeah.
I'm not a suit person, but this I'm really.
It is. If you pull up with this at a wedding, you're out dressing the groom. So don't do it. Don't do it.
And this suit is both cotton and silk. That's what's crazy.
Very
now
cool.
Here to another creative called Amir. He's from Iran. And his research was, so in their culture of the borders, it's choga, these patterns. They have a cultural significance.
Okay.
I know his research was more based into how he was exploring these shapes as amasunzu, and he wanted to mix the shapes with these patterns into making clothing.
Yeah.
Through the shapes and the patterns from their culture, his cultural heritage, and amasunzu from our cultural heritage, the shapes and what. And you'll see like different. Experimenting, trying to fit these patterns into the shapes, and from there I started developing different ideas of accessories like headpieces, like bags. I really fucked with this. Like, check out this bag.
That's a bag?
That's a bag.
Do we have a prototype?
You need to sit down with all of these people.
I need to see it. Oh my god.
But yeah, like it's really cool. Like imagine this headpiece.
Yeah.
Or you borrow. Check this out. Like
It's giving Dragon Ball.
like
You
some
know.
futuristic. I swear. Some
I love
futuristic type
it.
shit. But yeah, like I really also love his work.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's missing a lot of elements and it's very not technical, that's not the term, but yeah. And these were some of the prototypes, Azari Gukora. That will come in his
Amazing.
collection.
Wow.
But yeah, dope stuff, dope stuff.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Does the blue have a significance?
Oh, the blue is part of this, the not Inzozi, Turo, Moses exhibition. Yeah. This.
Because I see pops of blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The helmets, the couch,
Yeah.
the frames, the sand, and these pieces.
Yeah.
And
Hajya wabyita ibiki? Cyansi.
the
Yeah.
So yeah. On to the next.
Let's go.
Let's go. So next up is another creative. Dope ass creative.
Okay.
Charm. You might have
Period.
Anyways, you might have heard of him. It's very dope, very good.
I may have here and there. This is crazy.
And welcome to his space. So basically,
Yes.
so this guy, for the past couple of months,
Yeah.
he has been working on. Really, the project here was more about character development. You know, he's a visual artist. He makes stories. He builds stories and everything. But
I love how you're talking about yourself in the third person.
yeah, I also don't know the nigga. I fuck with the nigga. He paid me to show up for him today.
Period.
About the whole tour, so here we are. So, yeah, like I was saying, he was more into film, trying to make film or plays, like everything in line with storytelling, visual storytelling. So when they started, he thought that was their direction he was going to take. And with time, he realized, yeah, like every story needs elements that validates it and makes it what it is. And for me, or for him, it was like, all right, for my story to be what it is, I need to first make the things that make it. So in this case, the characters. These characters give the story significance and meaning. So that's where he started. That's where he went back. And yeah.
The universe did its thing.
The universe did its thing through a lot of research, going through, different sources of inspiration like film, animation, books, academic books, like all of these elements, fused them all together and picked interesting stuff to him, according to him, that would make a character. You know, so he came here in his process. It was like, okay, how can I fuse all of these elements into creating a person? So I'm gonna start. Let's say I'm gonna start with the face.
Yeah.
I need to know what this character looked like, what type of hair they have, what type of accessories they have. Are they light skin? Are they dark skin? Are they black? Are they white? Are they alien? You know, all of those things. So through all of that, he used a technique called collage. Now, in this collage, you handpick different elements. Like here, for example, I'm a little closer. You'll see like this character. These eyes are not the same with the, like these are different elements. Like these eyes come from a scene from a film called Tukibuki. Right? And then this character comes from an animation called Dayate Afuku, that one. And the headpieces come from our African attire, cultural, blah blah. So trying to fuse all these different elements into making a person and what that person would look like. So through all those different experiments, like he came out with these examples, prototypes for characters, female characters. Went on to do the same to create male characters. So yeah, all these are fusions of these elements. Three sources: school books, film and animations. And then I knew what my characters would look like from here. I had the face, and so I had to build the rest of it. What is their fashion?
Yeah.
You know, are they tall? Are they small? Are they fat? Thin? Like all of these elements. So again, same technique, collage, and picking different elements.
Yeah.
Like I fucked with the body marks, tribal marks, because we also used to have them. They used to have meaning in terms of spiritual or even physical. Niyo bacaga indasago yabaga ari nk'inkingo, something things you would not get sick of, no malaria, blah blah, or even virusi bitagufata for some reason. Like it had a lot of significance.
That.
Even the emblems they'd wear, like to me everything here has meaning. It's not just for the look of it. It's like this has a particular meaning in Namibian culture for men, you know, even for women.
Yeah.
So all these, you'll see the elements that keep coming back, metal, wood, like all these accessories that have a cultural meaning. And so fusing all those elements, even in our time now, contemporary time, I was able to build my 4 characters. And then after not a so long process, I had them.
Yeah.
And now when I had them, I was like, okay, I need to name them. I need to give them a name.
Okay.
So I was like, let me call this one Wuji.
So this is Wuji.
This is Wuji. This is Mata. This is Mutim.
Yeah.
This is Chizim or
Okay.
Chizim.
All right.
So now I was like, okay, now I have 4 characters. Now I have 4 kids. So what do I do with these kids? Do I still make a film like I wanted to? Do I make a play? And so after some time, I was like, you know what? I can make a game.
Yes.
I can make a card game. And it was not really difficult because there's this game called Kuzabichina.
Oh yeah. I was so competitive.
Exactly. This was one of my favorite card games.
Yeah.
Period. Because everyone is just what's the word? Everyone is just so in the game. It's like
because you have to like give your sign, like you have to be in touch.
So yeah, to me it's one of the games that keep me engaged. Could get boring, but this one is the tensions are up. So
they are.
I was like, oh, it takes 4 elements to play this game. 4 countries in the context of the game. I have 4 characters. I could use the same concept with the characters I have and, you know, build that based on them. I was like, alright, cool. Let's go with that. So I went with that. And so I was like, okay, I also need to figure out the elements, like what makes Wuchi different from Mata, Tima, Chizima. Like what's the unique element about each of these characters. And yeah, basing on the name, I was like, Wuchi, honey. What are the attributes of honey? There's medicine. I was like, it would make sense if maybe let's say I choose to make a film in the end, I'm like, this character comes from a Wuchi clan or whatever, and they're specialized in medicine, and it connects with the name as well. Mata, Inga, everything that comes from it. Mutima, I went with sunflower because, you get oil out of sunflower and also color dye. Chizima with gold. I'm like, I basically went with the resources I know we have. And also, what I really wanted to emphasize was, I wanted this game to also be to represent us. Something that's ours, you know, in a sense. To me it's cool to have fucking African characters in card games. You know, to me something I personally like and I want to see or experience. So, let me actually do this. Let me do this and just make our own thing, you know, whether it be in games or whatever, but something we can call ours and experience and share. So, so this was the creative process, creation process.
We went from
mood board and different ways I could play with these characters and transferring them on different mediums, like a fabric, like a wooden door. And then the prototype had to prototype.
Yes!
We still had to get the cards, right?
Yeah.
So
cool.
still did our thing, you know. And we did the cards.
Wait, how is that wood?
It's wood. Material is wood.
OMG. And I love this. Is this
Yeah, you know it. If you
this
know it,
man?
you know.
No. Let me tell you something. This nigga also has a comic book.
Yeah.
And this is like, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
This is the cover, basically, of that book.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys. I have it at home. Yeah.
See?
Crazy.
We stay in deep.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah. I don't know. Was it visible? Yes, it was.
is.
It was like, is it a door?
It's a door.
Okay, yeah.
It's a door.
That's how I
It's a
see
door.
it. It is.
It's a door. It's a door. It's a door.
True. Real.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? So the concept ni nyine nk'ibihugu.
Yeah, Makarita Ibihugu, but now with the 4 characters.
Okay.
Right. And yeah, so if we were 4, we'd basically
With people,
just,
yeah.
you
Right
know,
now,
but 2 people
cannot.
cannot.
But we can appreciate it.
Nah, for sure.
I love it.
Soon
come.
Soon.
So that's what I've given.
Nah, for sure. But trust me, this is our shit. Whether you're at the office, whether you're at home or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool not icebreaker. It's a cool breather.
Yeah.
You take a minute,
Yeah.
enjoy with your
And
friends,
it's
with
so
your family.
cool. Yeah. And it's not like amakarita ukuntu nyine iyo yakinye cyane it like
It breaks.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I chose to go with wood was nanone longevity. Because I'm like, this could get wet and dry.
yeah.
Yeah, the worst thing that could happen is it could break or get lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like
Yeah.
to me, it's.
How would it break? I mean, to be fair, some people are like
Some
they're
people
they're,
get too
they're
excited,
competitive.
You know, or they're like, fuck this game, I can't lose, bad winners, so
Real.
losers. But yeah, even kumenya too, like what kind of medium do I want to use? Do I want to make it plastic? Do I want to make it wood? Actually, I don't know if I bought to go prototype got plastic, which I really fucked with. I'm also contemplating like different versions.
Period.
It's like still
We'll see.
very
Still.
sustainable.
Yeah.
You know,
This is so white green.
I like the color.
Okay.
Now also because designing it, this image with this, it really went really well.
Yeah.
The white and the brown and this light green.
Yeah.
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 I fuck with colors and I like to juxtapose them depending on how they complement each other.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You did that.
We did that. We did that. Now we're doing more. Like these, they need to be out. We need to be playing these every day. They need to be part of our everyday life. Like something the kids, grown-ups,
Yeah.
could all join in and have fun.
Yeah.
So
So cool.
let's go. Let's go. Stay tuned.
Let's fucking go. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yes.
His name is Jacques. He's Ngabo, also known as Jaku. Jumutari. And his research.
Oh, it's DJ Motari.
Yeah. You know the nickname.
Yes.
Exactly. So I really fuck with his work. His research was more, he was exploring shapes of mahembe but he more leaned into mahembe and how he confused that with his identity, fashion in a way. And I think this is a small text of what his research was based
Okay.
on.
Yeah. This would go crazy on the runway. Like this as a
You know what I'm
hat.
saying?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you can see like his process as well. The shapes,
Yeah.
trying to juxtapose them on the figure and seeing how that could come into something fashionable. All of these are research, and then you would say that this was where it led to, and how you still see how the shapes came also into the piece of clothing, and you can see here, like this is a prototype that will also direct his upcoming collection. And yeah, like you can see the direction he's trying to take, or he's gonna take, based on his research in Mahembe and Rwanda culture as well. So yeah,
very cool. I've been looking for stamps for the longest.
Crazy. Funny enough, you know, we used to have these like back in the day, Kuma, letter.
Yeah.
Like this. I'm like, who the fuck used to do this? This is so dope.
Right?
It's so dope.
Like, was it hand drawn? How was it
I think so.
printed?
And I'm also like interested into like why these specific figures.
We need to figure
like
out.
If it's Rwandese, this looks South African. This looks Swatini or some shit, you know.
Yeah.
I think it was really interesting, and it's also part of the things was.
It is. I see it.
Well.
Yeah. I don't want it to be stressful in the sense that I need money from it.
Yeah.
You know.
Just want to have it.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. That's really dope. That's really dope.
Good morning. I look crazy. I was a crumb because I'm having breakfast. It is March 22nd. Oh my god, last time you saw me, last time we talked was the whole Moshions tour by Ngaara. That was nice, that was lovely. 10 out of 10. The light keeps going in and out because I'm using natural light, my fault. But yeah, today I'm just a little frustrated, just un poquito, because I've been, you know, helping my friend with her business and stuff, and obviously, like, as a small business, you want to get the word out there, so you try to work with some people that may give you more visibility. Obviously, people that make sense, because you can't just work with anyone just because they have a following, whatever. So, you know, like, we try to find people who aligned with the brand but also have visibility, right? And honestly, most of them have not been working out well. I don't understand. Like, y'all let me know if this is the norm. Like, if you are used to working with like content creators or influencers, or you are one. Me, I mean, I would consider myself one, and I don't do this. So this is why I'm like, let me know if this is the norm or not, that the flake on the deliverables. Because how is someone gonna tell you, hey, you know, this whatever, this content will be up by this time, and 2 weeks later it's still not up, and they're still pushing the date and telling you, oh no, don't worry, it's gonna be up, and like telling you to be on their time when it was agreed when it was gonna be, you know what I mean? Also, I keep going in and out of focus, my bad. But yeah, so there's that. But at least that person is communicating. There's been instances where a person received the products and then went ghost, never posted about them, probably is enjoying them. I don't know, like, at first when you're like talking to these people, they're so into it, they're so like, yes, I'm down, oh my god, yay. And once they receive the stuff, it's like crickets, or they change the tone, and it's just so weird. But again, me personally, like, when Sveta approached me, girl, I was there. You know, did what I had to do. If there was like any delays and stuff, I made sure I communicated, you know. And it's like, how are the rest not doing this and still okay, you know? Like, is this the norm? It's like, the first time it happened, I'm like, all right, whatever. Second time, I'm like, but now it's like, okay, there's a pattern here. So is this what random content creators are used to doing and get away with it? Or, you know, not just content creators, by the way, because there's like there's a, I guess, photographer who after even getting the money, child, my fault, videographer, I guess he does both. Anyway, after getting the money, went ghost. Never delivered the stuff, never responded, nothing. And it's like, is this what people are used to? I'm so sorry for y'all if this is what you're used to. Yeah, I'm having breakfast, and then I'm gonna deal with my, you know, that time of the month, and Then I have to get ready because it's movie night with the homies. So then organized it. This is pissing me off, but anyway. So then organized it. Yeah, I wonder what we're gonna watch. She said she wants something that none of us have ever watched, so we're all like equally surprised, you know? So, yeah. I don't know who's playing all that on a Saturday morning. Hello? Do y'all hear the music? Anywho. Let me, and I shall see you guys at movie night. Si te quieres ir a ti, blanco. You'd think I know Spanish. I don't. I know like a few words. Okay, speaking French, it's kind of easy to pick up on some of the words, you know, that I don't know de base. But yeah, I know pero, I know, how do you say boyfriend and girlfriend? Novio y novia, I know that. I know, Anywho, it is 6:15. Movie night starts at 7. My lips look dry because if I'm gonna put on lip liner, I apply it first so that it sticks, and so that's why my lips look dry, because I haven't put the rest on. And I'm thinking of like putting gloss on top, so I'd rather put that on once I get to where I'm going, because I'm taking a moto today. So yeah, I don't want it to dry and then having to reapply, and then the lip liner gets all smudged and stuff, even though that's most likely what's gonna happen, but I want to give it a chance. Anywho, my day was, I had planned to do some work, like to edit a few things here and there so that tomorrow I could chill, you know, it could be like a chill Sunday. But literally the power was gone for like 4 hours and some change. Reg, get it together. So I didn't really do anything, which means I might have to pull an all-nighter today or work tomorrow. None of those is ideal. Ooh wee! Not the bling, not the bling. Get into it. Really get to it. All right. I'll see y'all once I get to the movie night location.
Well, that's sickable shade. You know, just try it. Am I right?
You too?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your dream?
If you're vegetarian and you want to remember what a bushite tastes like.
Yeah.
Is there meat in this? Actually, let me check. No.
But if you made me cheat.
But I swear, are you not?
We're trying to make popcorn.
That's true, we did
So
trade.
let me not intrude. This is the outfit. Do you see it all? Just regular sweater. This crop turtleneck situation at the bottom. Fra. Here we go. And these shoes. Say hello.
Ooh, hello. Hi. Look at my chips. I got a chip on my shoulder the size of a golden nugget. Are you recording?
Yeah, I am. What did you think?
I thought it was a picture. You let me say all of that on camera?
It's literally even going up on YouTube, actually.
Don't.
So.
Just take pictures of
They have to know how.
My name is Bapu. You know, if you're looking at if you're trying to find out. You know, if you're trying to figure out who this man is saying all this shit, look up Bapu, B-A-P-U.
I feel like I should remember this.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like it's done.
I feel like there's more popping.
There is,
At the bottom.
but the oil is not there no more.
As long as it's still popping. More in my opinion. If it goes like 10 seconds without them popping, then sure.
That's the same as the in the microwave one.
Yeah.
It is still popping, you're right. But let me get ready. Yes.
He's gonna get Pringles?
Some chips. The ready to leave his ass nowadays.
What is it called? Is it called tropical heat or whatever? The one I brought in.
I also like tropical heat.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Crunchy,
Crispy, crunchy. I'm telling you.
Okay, it's been 10 seconds.
Alright. Did you count?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not like by 3, but like the quietness.
The vibes.
The quietness was like too long.
It smells popcorny. So you did. Whoa.
Well,
It literally just popped like.
in our faces.
Yeah. I almost got hit. So I would have sued. I hope you understand.
Yes, Sudan.
You know what I feel like? This might sound weird. That's weird. I feel like tea.
Why is that weird? Make some tea.
I love
Juice.
Orange juice specifically, but orange juice.
It's nice. It's like,
Yes. Yes.
you know?
This is mine, right?
I think you're the only one who had mango. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have mango?
I had orange as well.
Flavor. Orange is dope.
It's the
orange
best.
is good.
It's
but
the
like,
best.
I'm on a mango journey right now, so like this is happening.
Why did you have to get a journey? Why
How
can't
did
you
you
just
get
say
on a
that?
mango journey? I would love to know
I
that.
don't know, man. It's like I had my moments with oranges. Now it's over. It's time for out with the old, in with the new, you know. Here's mine.
I love that.
Cheers.
Just
Salud.
the mango. I would love on napkins.
You have to single that one.
She did it.
I'll keep it for myself.
Bro,
You felt it from the
really
base.
felt the
I told them that you were here.
Listen, that's some bullshit. This is why I don't trust these witch, man. You want to some
This
stuff
man.
all the time.
He calls me a witch all the time because I do this all the time.
Hello.
I make
Hello.
him all the time.
How do you do?
Tecla.
Ça va?
Kind of smells like crepes. C'est margarine.
Yeah, that's a margarine.
Let's see what kind of
Big
crepes.
condition. The big condition that smelled burnt cooking margarine. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you
Did I
actually smell
Say less than loud.
Oh, dang. Well, the hug happened.
I like your shoes.
That was the other me. Normally, I'm a tough guy. I don't do hugs at all. But
It's okay to need a hug.
I didn't need it at all. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it just.
Sure. Sure.
He was pretending.
I was there too.
It's even.
Somebody
joke.
there, it was a joke. Yeah.
Wait, so the options were good time?
Good
Why didn't
time.
I film you?
Come on, come on.
Come on, sing.
Sweater?
What's up with the repetition?
Yeah,
He
This
said
this is
like
not
a
sweater.
When I sent him, I sent him the option to see if we can find it online. It sounds like a whole
Khaki
song.
boys.
Yeah.
Good
Good times. Come on, come on.
I was sing, come on, and inside.
I love the.
That's a hook right there.
We got some put sauce to play. Let's give it.
See how some of them have butter, right? Y'all should came through. What the hell? Where are you guys?
Where are you? Come up. Right now.
The color palette is.
Thank you.
For the bed, for the night. Hey.
What? What you say?
Do you know that, you know the wrong singing? The wrong lyrics? You know that's a thing, right?
Which one? Like which one? There's a whole. It's not a
Thief in
song.
the night.
It's a genre.
Thief in the night, yeah. For the bed, for the night, hey. You know what?
This sounds actually old and looking at people like trying to do some shit. You don't know this? I don't.
For the bed, for the night, hey. Oh, thank you. Got my tea ready. Let's go downstairs.
We're gonna watch Sing Sing, but we can watch the trailers too.
Sure,
Yeah.
what do you want to watch?
Life. Since you've been in custody, you've been involved in a theater program.
Twisting and untangling these strings on him. Delete her.
Even with all the evidence that you got to prove your innocence, what do I got, bro? I got nothing. They gonna slam me. You're a motherfucking wolf. making a decision.
Help me escape. Consider it that. And remember, everybody, say it like it's really funny because it's a comedy. Ha ha ha!
Thoughts on the movie?
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Highly recommend. I'm saving my tears for when I get home. Because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Why is that? Is that, I don't know. But I won't
Because
try
we're all
regardless.
together. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I was telling them this and they were like, why? Listen, my bed is ready for me.
Yeah. Especially when I go home and like I Google the real story and stuff. That's it.
What did you think? Also, you enjoyed?
So good. So well shot. I think it was filmed. Ben was
beautiful.
right. So beautifully shot. And you could
Acting.
really feel the emotions acting. Yes. But also it's because the people in it lived it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, because I'm not easier actually to convey the emotions.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but like if you do like let's say
highly
high school
recommend.
movies,
Please go watch
10
it.
out of 10.
Oh, that
Sing, sing.
Watch it for sure.
I look like Coolio? Is it Coolio? But yeah, you can tell by the light setup that I'm using my flashlight, which means the electricity is gone. Is Sunday, March 23rd. And I'm still kind of learning how to. If you know how to knit, crocheting should be really, really easy. So that's why I'm starting with this. And it's actually taking shape, kind of. Like the stitching is kind of giving. It's kind of giving. It is Sunday, which is usually the day that I post. I'm trying to, oh my god. Anyway. More sounds, yay. Alright. I'm trying to figure out if Sunday is actually like a good day for posting. Right now it's like the only one I have because I don't have enough stats on here to know when my audience is around. Should I do Saturday nights? Y'all let me know. But anyway, I posted the video that came before this maybe how many hours ago? I have to double check. 7 hours ago. And the views are not viewing. And you know, has me done the dump, but it is what it is. I got the sign for a reason, so yeah. Anyway, I did some work today doing this now, which is kind of some work because it's like a side hobby that I do. This is what it is now. And yeah, I'm about to get on the phone with my man, and call it a night. So I don't know when else I'm gonna see y'all, but hopefully soon. It's crazy. Hello? Okay. The lighting was a bit off. Do you want to say hello, vlog? The second time this vlog.
Oh, like, oh, me on
Best
the road.
supporting actor. Because at movie night you were there.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Such a nice movie.
Some guys romantically closing their eyes and stuff.
Sorry. Who? I think they need to see you when you say these things.
No, at some point, like, remember in the movie when it says, like, close your eyes and picture this and that.
What is your picture?
My eyes was wide open. I was looking at these guys. They were Saban, Ben, and Baku. Very cute. Yeah.
I pictured something. My eyes weren't closed, but I pictured
Really?
things. Yeah.
What did you picture?
Take your wildest guess and you'll be there.
Ooh. Not so wild. I was there immediately as soon as you said that.
Life is tough, you guys. Life is tough.
Isn't it?
I guess.
Could be tough, huh?
Are you challenging it?
No, I'm just being grateful.
Okay.
You either die a hero or live long enough to be
The villain?
He's a villain.
Would you rather become a villain or be remembered as a hero?
Honestly, I'd rather be forgotten at all. I feel like as long as people remember you, they just put their biases on you. So I'd rather be like, you know, I lived, I have no regrets, I died, and they all need to let me go. You know?
What would you reincarnate as? If you had the choice.
Well, with
I'm sorry, this is such a random question.
hopefully a rock at the bottom of the river.
Okay. So you see what it's like down there, or?
And not even like a special, beautiful round rock, just a round, no shape, just a rock.
Okay.
And I can just sit there and then look up, and then there's a bunch of fishes and water, and one of them just constantly just passes me by day in, day out.
You think you'd have eyes as a rock?
Yeah.
Or would you just feel the vibes?
You don't think rocks have eyes?
No.
Rocks for
You
sure
don't
have
see
eyes.
me.
I feel like rocks are like eyeballs. Just looking.
I'm gonna have to think on that.
Well, now, every time you pass over a rock, just make sure it's like,
I'm gonna make eye contact, I
it's
guess.
gonna be like wide open, like eyes wide open. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a tree.
You'd like to be a tree?
Yeah. Like a really nice tree, a really nice garden. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the tree from Persian coffee.
That one. And you know the birds would love me. Yeah. I want to get a little today. Ça va bien? Regarde. I know what you mean. As soon as you said the woo, I knew. No grip. That's why I sent it to you. I'm going to. How can you even explain? No, you can't. But it's laco. We all do. He's like, stay away from me.
I must have been one of those things. Actually, no. That's when ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. We had a time.
Bro, I had it.
Yeah. Do you see, look how cute these are. Sombreros.
True.
And tequila.
Another cute bottle.
Me too. This is how they get me. This is how big alcohol gets me.
Well, having an alcohol company is madness.
You wouldn't? No?
That's just so bad.
It's a late harvest style. This tastes a little weird. Should have read. Apparently there's strawberry in here. Genre arôme de fruits rouges tels que fraises ou framboises in wine. Maybe not for me, but anyway, we're here now. Child. One of my extension cables just, I think, fried. So now I have to purchase another one. It's always at the end of the month. Always. Anyway, I am having dinner, which is just a salad for today because the food at the place we're at, it was good, but the quiche was very oily. And I don't know if it was like oily for me or oily in general, because I'm the type of person, I do not like too much oil in my food. And you know when it stays with you, when the oil stays with you and like you feel like you had a lot of oil, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm not really trying to eat anything heavy, so the salad will do for tonight. I thought I would end the vlog here just to give myself time to edit it. But before I do that, I just remembered this journal entry from like 2 days ago. I just want to read it to y'all because I don't know, I just feel called to. So it says, I've been crying often. Maybe I'm releasing pent-up emotions, or maybe the fact that my cycle is irregular has my PMS out of whack. Either way, the tears have been plenty. When I cry, my mind goes to dark places, the worst case scenario. And I've been reflecting on what being an optimist versus a pessimist looks like for me. It's easy to say we must expect the best and then it'll come to us. But in theory, does it? When my childhood slash teenagehood was spent expecting and wishing for very particular things that just never happened, which in turn meant bad things would ensue, it obviously discouraged me. In my mind, it's better to prepare for the worst, because if it does happen, then I've already cried about it and I'm mentally prepared. But am I? I don't know what I'm getting at here, to be honest, but I wanted to put this thought on paper. Conditions were shaped so. Don't know what the hell that meant. I am a product of my past experiences, and I would love to be shown it gets infinitely better and never regresses again. That's where I was at mentally, honestly speaking. Like, let me not lie to you. It gets to a point, especially during that time of the month. Jesus Christ. But you know, happy to report we're doing better. Yeah. We'll see how we're doing next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I will see you very soon, hopefully. Bye.